People of God, praise the Lord. Praise Master Jesus. My name is Darby Kum. I'm a privileged member of this great commission. A couple of months ago, a container was sent to me from the US. And while it was on the road, I kept having bad dreams. I would see a vessel being troubled with storms, and I'll see goods scattered in the oceans and some terrible nightmares. And I came over and I told Measure, say, Ibado. Measure prayed for me and told me breakthrough. So by the grace of God, the container arrived at the port some weeks ago. And I went to Douala the first time to do a custom duty for the goods that were inside. And when I arrived to Douala, they gave me, they did the calculation and gave me, it was quite very high. That was a few weeks before the container arrived. They gave me an estimate, they gave me a list of, they gave me the amount rather. It was high. I called Measure and he prayed. And they started looking for a way that they were going to give me a discount. So I came up. When the container now arrived, I went down to Douala and wow, the discount that they spoke of was no more there. The clearing fees were very, very high, to the tune of 13.2 million francs. I did all I could. They could not make any change. I called Measure, say, Idon Bado. Measure prayed for me and declared. Immediately he declared. I started receiving some calls from those who were responsible. And to my greatest shock, they did not reduce the custom duty by 1 million, but by 5.7 million. So instead of 13.2 million francs, I ended up paying 7.5 million. I have come to celebrate God for the wonderful things that He is doing in my life since I came here. That is not all. A couple of months ago, I came over and saw Measure. I said, you've been talking a lot about poultry business. It's like, I would like to know more about it. So he took his time, despite his busy schedule, and he went round with me and explained some details. So when I went back, I was talking with a friend who is in the US. We were talking about possible microfinance investments back here. And I told him that I have an intention to do a commercial poultry and piggery. In the consignment that came, there were 3 vehicles inside, but one of it was for free. He bought a van for me to use in transporting my agricultural produce. So the great God of this commission has highly favored me in countless ways. In fact, my testimonies are so many. I will continue to give them as time goes on. He blessed me freely. He bought the van, checked everything inside, and sent it to me together with some agricultural equipment. The van is parked outside there.
Are you watching? Huh? Clap again for Jesus.
Measure, I want to thank you very much. I know the other time you said that when we hear someone talking about you, we should not fight your fight. But sincerely, may that not happen, because I will box somebody. Yes. I know the experience. I know where God has taken me from. Now I have flesh on top of my bone, and people may not see
Amen.
How far God has come with me. I'm a child who started pushing truck in the market.
Amen.
At class 6 in primary school. I've slept in front of bars and people's stalls because I did not have a home.
Amen.
I have broken stones to gravel. I have done everything that you can think of. I've hawked everything hawkable. Kanda, sugar cane, pear. Everything that you can think. That does not show on me at all.
Wait. Are you hearing? Everybody has a story. Hear his story. Don't just look at the testimonies coming up. Huh? You see this camera? He's the one who blessed us with this camera. Are you with me? He's the one. That was the first testimony he was sharing here when the first container came. So, everybody, and my prayer is simple. Lord, send people who don't have. Bless them to bless the church. When you come here when you have, you will not see the need to bless. But when you know where your blessing is coming from, as the Lord is blessing you, you will plow back some and bless the ministry. That is it. As you see, he's talking about his story. He has pushed truck. He has walked everything to make ends meet, to make life go better. So you still trust in God. Don't be discouraged. Wait, he has what? Crack gravel. Huh? Push truck. Sell sugarcane.
Hawking.
Huh?
Sugarcane, kanda, groundnut, everything.
Sugarcane, kanda, granite, pear. But what has opened doors for him? This grace. Are we learning? Right on, right on.
The only thing that I have to tell people is patience. To be truthful in serving God. Your serving God should not be because of your man of God, your prophet, or your pastor, but it should be something that comes from you. God is our Father. The sincerity with which I have loved God and served God and demonstrated God, and with the spiritual father I have, I can only say that the best is yet to come for everybody who has such a heart. In Jesus' name.